So let's talk about the big news, which since this is a weekly show, we'll cover some like news articles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Trump. What do you think is going to happen to the arrest?
I want to say that Trump won't be arrested.
I don't think he's going to get
so
arrested.
Stupid, yeah. But think about this. They lied about him. I'm talking about, when you talk about Democrats, you're talking about the media, too. You're talking about government agencies.
Yep.
All the government agencies.
Yep.
You're talking about social media. They're all working in cahoots. They've been lying about him.
Mm-hmm.
They've been spying on him
Mm-hmm.
for 6 years.
Yep.
They raided his home.
Yep.
The FBI.
Yep.
Biden did the same thing, and they didn't raid him.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just the next logical step forward to these guys. Nothing ever happened. No one's ever held accountable.
Right.
So why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets arrested. Let me just say that.
Andrew Tate said that there's a 3-strike system
Yep.
with the elites. The
They're gonna
first
kill 'em.
is you get canceled.
Yep.
The second is you get arrested.
Yep.
The third is you get killed.
Yep.
Trump is now, if he does get arrested, he'd be on his second strike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Trump, too, they could skip the second step and go right to the third step.
But they're going for the second step now.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do right now.
So
it's
here's
pretty
the thing,
scary.
too, is if he does get arrested and they do some kind of weird perp walk and you know where he's going to be at a certain time, like JFK,
do
you know
you
he's going to
think? Well, he's got Secret Service still.
Yeah, but how do you know they ain't in on it?
I mean, I'd hope at this point he learned a lot after
You
his
don't
first
think
term.
the Secret Service was in on it with the FBI and knew that they were coming to raid him?
I don't know, man.
Mar-a-Lago?
I mean,
Guarantee they did.
maybe someone knew on the inside.
I don't
But-
think the FBI and the CIA, it isn't like they don't talk to each other.
So here's the thing. What I heard was that, what's his name? Alvin Briggs?
Braggs.
Alvin Braggs?
Yeah.
Apparently they're having an eternal debate about how to go about this. And some of them want to arrest him for the visual of it, to have Trump in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Because that image would make the left so happy.
Yeah, and they could play it on their campaign commercials for Biden next time.
Correct.
And it wouldn't look good.
But there are people that believe that that could backfire because it'll make the prosecution just so visually clear. It'll be a visual for both sides. Think
Yeah.
about that. It'll
Well,
make Trump a martyr for us.
So I've been saying Trump is going to have a hard time winning the independent people.
You think still though?
I don't know, because the cost of living is so
That's what I'm
high.
saying. You
And
think-
it wasn't that long ago he was president.
Correct.
But you can't underestimate the power of the media brainwashing people. If you talk to independent people, they're not all that fond of him. Hell, dude, if you talk to Trump people that voted for Trump, I'm not talking about the hardcore Trumpers. You just talk about the average, well, I was going to say talk to my parents or something, but they love Trump. They'll vote for Trump again.
Some people today,
Some people are just tired of all of the negativity stuff. Even though they know it's not Trump's fault, they know if Trump gets in there, it's just going to be so much more. They're going to amp it up, and they're just tired of it.
right? That's exactly the feeling that I'm getting from people.
Yeah. So I'm going to vote for DeSantis. So this is what people are thinking. I'll vote for DeSantis so that, at least that. But it won't end.
No, if
They'll
not
just
gonna-
do the same thing to DeSantis.
Yeah, once he gets it.
Politics is never going to be the same.
There's even been articles saying that DeSantis is worse than Trump. There's been articles saying that already, that he's worse than Trump, that he's more evil than Trump is.
Yeah.
So they're already trying to plant that storyline.
Well, I think if the media had their way, they would rather Biden run against Trump because they think he's more beatable than DeSantis because,
You think Biden's going to run again?
I don't see how he can. Like, he can't function.
Did you see that photo of him where he looks like he's a dead corpse?
Yeah. He does.
You saw that shit?
Yeah, that photo was taken right as he was blinking. It was bad lighting, but he looked like a corpse, dude.
He looks really bad.
He's bad. He does look bad. I guarantee you, Biden looks horrible in real life. He's just he's 80 years old, and it's. I mean, I've seen 80-year-olds that look normal, but he just.
My dad's almost 80.
Yeah.
And
Does
my
he look
dad
as bad
looks-
as Biden?
No.
Biden's makeup. He's
No.
got makeup on when he's out there on camera and stuff like that.
Actually, my dad is 77. My dad's 77, so he's only a couple years behind. Here, there's my dad.
Yeah, my mom's.
He's a couple years behind Joe.
Yeah.
And my dad just has it together more.
Yeah.
He's got a healthier looking face. Biden just does not look healthy at all.
Yeah. Mentally, he's not.
No,
there
mentally
either.
he's completely shot. I watched videos of Joe Biden from like 10 years ago. He was actually a decent speaker back
Yeah.
then. He
didn't have a stuttering problem.
didn't have a stuttering problem, was in control, very, very decisive with his language. And you compare that till now, And the difference is just jarring. It's night and day.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disgrace, right, Raindrop?